Okay, you do need to memorize one equation for this chapter, and here it is. Profit equals revenue minus cost. Okay. Revenue equals cost. Sorry, try this again. Price times sales. And cost is going to be unit cost of sales. Okay, so let's say I'm selling anything in the world. Okay, let's pretend it's, I'll use back to Mr. Saunders' example, I'm selling Coke. Okay, not Coca-Cola, not Coca-Cola, okay? Selling Coca-Cola, okay? And it costs me 50 cents a can. And I sell it to you guys for $1 each. Okay, so what happens is the profit will be 50 cents, right? It cost me $1 for each can. I'm selling it to you for $1. Sorry, it cost me 50 cents. I'm selling it to you for $1. I'm making a profit of 50 cents per can. Okay, that's the only equation you're going to need to know. The other thing we're going to talk about today, and I'll do this right now first, I'm going to say the fast way to find a vertex. This happens every year, is when I show you guys this, you get so mad at me, because on your last assignment, you had to complete the square for something monstrous. Okay, if you remember that question, like number 1 on the assignment, where like the number was this big and there were fractions all over the place. I'm going to show you the fast way to complete the square right now, and do not get upset. Yes? What's that? Yeah, it's the end of the note. We're just going to do examples after this. That's all we're going to do, okay? Because we're going to have to find a vertex for this. The way it's going to work is that x is going, so we're going to say for something in standard form. Is that your standard equation? We're going to say the vertex is x equals negative b over 2a, and y is going to be f of negative b over 2a. And that's all you need to do. No more completing the square. Completing the square is over. It was in the curriculum. You've done it, so I'm going to show you the fast way to do it. Now, don't get mad at me, okay, because this is going to make every completing the square problem instantly gone like this. Okay, the reason I needed you to complete the square is because you needed it for inverses, like to get, because this doesn't give you anything in vertex form. All it gives you is according to the vertex. So right, like it's like f of x, right? So you're just going to, basically what I'm saying for this is you're going to sub your x value into the equation. Okay, I'm going to do very quickly, do 2 examples to do it the old way and the new way. You do not need to use the new way, but I'm going to show you how much better it is. Right, so here's the old way. Find the vertex. We'll say y equals 2x squared minus 5x plus 2. Okay, so this is the old way we have to do it. How do we have to do? What was the old way to come to find a vertex? Yeah, vertex 1 complete the square. I'm going to do this 100 miles an hour if you don't mind. Okay, so this is just me doing this 100 miles an hour. You guys have done 100 of these this year. I'm getting out of the way. In a sec. Yes. It's probably making rotten internet experience, just me doing math on the board, but I have followers so I can go with them. I'm getting out of the way, sorry, I'm getting out of the way, sorry. Okay, so if you take a look, that took like, sorry guys, that took like 2 or 3 minutes to do, even for me. That was a lot of work. Okay, so you see what I did? You guys have done this a million times, right? That's not magic. But that was difficult. There's fractions. There's a lot of ways to go wrong because you have to remember, like, to multiply this by 2 and everything like that. I'm going to show you the new and efficient way with no sweat. Are you ready for it?
Okay.
That's a drawing. That's okay. Did I show you guys the way Georgia last year? Yeah, you guys have stuck with these questions. You all know that. But watch how fast this is. It's wonderful. What's that?
Wait, did you find a new way, or is this an actual?
This is actually Georgia. I did find it, but it's the actual equation. Because basically, take a look. This is like the quadratic formula. If you think the way the quadratic formula goes, if the vertex is, you know, the 0, it's going to be right on the vertex, right? You see that? So that's where it actually comes from. But yeah, and when you get to calculus, this is what calculus does for people. Hoping nobody gets mad, but calculus makes grades 9 to 12 sort of disappear, right? Like useless. So you'll find that in math. The more you know, like all the tedious stuff that you hate, you'll never do again. Right? So you hate completing the square. I know you do. Okay, right? It's a quick way to get around it. We do good now, Brooke, finally?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's a quick way. So we say x equals, whoops, what happened there? Here's the new way. X equals negative b over 2a. Somebody please tell me what negative b is. Okay. And 2a is, well, 2 times 2, which is 5 over 4. Look at that. There's my x coordinate. Just like that. Okay. Conveniently, there it is. Okay. That's how long it took. Okay. And in these word problems, you're only going to need the x coordinate. Okay. Here's the y coordinate. Okay. So I'm going to do this is a little bit trickier. Not much though. Okay. You still got to sub it back in, right? So you can make a little bit of a mistake here, but you can hopefully see the x is very easy. So all I did was I took it, plugged it back into this equation right here. So this is going to be 2 times 25 over 16 minus 25 over 4 plus 2, which is 25 over 8 minus 50 over 8, 16 over 8, which is negative 9. Okay. Now, in this unit, we're only going to need the x value for these word problems we did today. And the x value, as you can see, took literally no time at all. So that's all we're going to need in this unit. Okay, in this today's lesson, that's why I want to show you that. Okay? I see some scrunched up faces, but not too many, which is good. Okay, what this points to show, there's a fast way to do it, and that's what we're doing. If you don't like this new method, that's okay. You can continue to complete the square. But everyone else in the class, we've done the test before you. Yes? Sorry, for both of them, I was using this one.
Oh, no, I'm
All the same thing. So I did 2x squared, right? So 2x squared minus 5x plus 2. Right? So all that happens is I take your x, yeah, just sub back in there. That's what I was doing there. Georgia, do you feel ripped off now? You shouldn't. Here we go. We're going to go faster now. I'm going to pause this video and let you guys copy, and then I'll move on to my examples here. Again, if you don't like this, this won't be on your test. Life.